La- ladies, 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 ladies. How's everybody doing tonight? We're here tonight on the show. Let me make sure this is working. We continue to have problems with this. Let's see here. Are we on? Are we? Yes, we are on. All right, let's go. Let's start this. Yeah, all right, here we go. So tonight we are here to talk about the Toronto Milwaukee game. What a game this was. This was a hell of a game, I thought. This was a hell of a game. You know, Milwaukee had control most of the way, I thought. Milwaukee was in control the whole way. Excuse me, I'm sounding like a motherfucker. Toronto was in control most of the way. Toronto, man, Kyle Lowry had a hell of a game. I believe he had 30 points. He hardly missed a shot. He was fantastic tonight. He was sensational. Was Kyle Lowry I'm gonna say about first, second, third, and a lot of the fourth quarter. Toronto led this game. They really did. But Milwaukee, man, they maintained themselves, man. They found a way, Punko, he had an alright game. I've seen a lot better games. I mean, he had 24 points, 14 rebounds. It's still a pretty good game, but when Punko, it's like we expect the most from him. So 24 and 14 is like, it's alright. We expect a little bit more from him. Chris Middleton was not very good tonight. He struggled tonight. He had 11 points. He struggled tonight. But the guy who was fantastic, and they probably won the game because of this man. I'm gonna get it was probably Brooke Lopez, 29 points. This guy was absolutely fantastic tonight. Was Brooke Lopez, man. This guy was fantastic. He was the unsung hero. Was Brooke Lopez with 29 points. If he doesn't score 29 points, Milwaukee doesn't come back and win this game. Because, like I said, Middleton was not really good, only 11 points. Punko, it was a good game for him, but it wasn't like it was fantastic. I mean, he had 24 points. He shot, 7 for 16. Malcolm Brogdon off the bench was pretty good as well with 15 points. But yeah, man, with those 29 points out of Brooke Lopez, they don't win without those 29, man, because Middleton struggled and Punko was all right. He wasn't fantastic. Brooke Lopez was fantastic tonight, man. 29 points, 11 rebounds. He was fantastic. But yeah, man, this is a game that Toronto should have won. Toronto should have won this game, man. Kyle Lowry, Kawhi Leonard combined for 61 points, and they still can't pull it out. But this is the problem I have with this team. It always seems like it's Kawhi Leonard and just somebody else. They can never put it together. Look, like again, Kawhi Leonard, 31. But then you got Marc Gasol you got Kyle Lowry with 30. So you got 61 right there. But then what? Siakam, 15. All right, Siakam, 15, but it took him 20 shots to get there. 15 shot. Marc Gasol, 6 points. What the fuck is that? Danny Green, 6 points. The bench was, only combined for what? 10, 12 points? It always seems like it's only like 2 people for Toronto. They can never put it together. It's always Kawhi Leonard, Siakam. Kawhi Leonard, Lowry. Kawhi Leonard, Serge Ibaka. You never seen about 3 to 5 guys have good games. It's always like 2 guys, Kawhi Leonard and somebody else. They can never put it together. Tonight, yes, Kawhi Leonard was fantastic, 31 points. Kyle Lowry was fantastic, 30 points. But then after that, Siakam, 15, but he could have been a little bit better tonight, But that's always my problem with Toronto. That's why I don't feel they can win this series, because it's always like Kawhi Leonard, Lowry, everybody else sucks. Kawhi Leonard, Siakam, everybody else sucks. Kawhi Leonard, Serge Ibaka, everybody else sucks. They can never put it together, man. They can never put it together, man. And I keep telling you, they need to start Serge Ibaka. I know he only had 4 points tonight, but I think come on. Marc Gasol is trash, dude. 6 points. He was out there for 40 minutes, only 6 points. Serge Ibaka was only 17 minutes. I keep telling you, I think they got to give Serge Ibaka more playing time, man, than Marc Gasol. Serge Ibaka, I think he's a lot better player, especially offensively. I think you need to give him more minutes because they got to get offense, man. Come on, man. You can't expect Lowry to have 30 points again next time out. So they got to get the most offense they can. So I think offensively they're better off having Serge Ibaka out there than Marc Gasol, man. I think they are. But it's always the same thing with Toronto, man. It's always Kawhi Leonard, Siakam, everybody else sucks. Kawhi Leonard, Larry, everybody else sucks. Kawhi Leonard, like, come on. They got to put it. Look at the difference here. Look, Nketiah, 24 points, 14 rebounds. Brook Lopez, 29 points, 11. Malcolm Brogdon, 15 points. Mirotic, 13 points. They play more as a team. They play more as a team. They had almost everybody. They had. Look, Milwaukee had 5 players with at least 10 points tonight. 5 players. Mirotic, 13 points. Nketiah, 24. Middleton, 11. Brook Lopez, 29. And Malcolm Brogdon, 15. They played more as a team. And Malcolm Brogdon, dude, I think those 15, I expect it to happen again. This guy's a starter. He might not be 100%, but this guy can play. So Malcolm Brogdon, oh my lord, he's not going to score more. He's going to keep scoring, man. 15 points, expected to even more. Brook Lopez, 29. Yeah, he might not be as good anymore, but still, good job tonight. Middleton, who had 11, he's going to be probably better in the future. Like, those numbers are going to probably end up flipping around. Brook Lopez is probably going to go, his numbers are going to go down, but Middleton numbers are going to get picked up. I'm telling you, Milwaukee's going to win this series, man. They got their players are just more consistent. But Toronto should have won this game, man. That was a Kyle Lowry fucking 30-point game was freaking thrown away for shit. When's the next time we can have Kyle Lowry shoot 30 points? Like, this is why I don't have Toronto winning this series, because it's always like they remind me of the Thunder when it was Westbrook and Durant. It was just Westbrook and Durant. It was like they're playing basketball 2-on-5. It's only 2 people always. Like, Siakam had 15, but everybody else struggled. Nobody else had more than 5, or 6, whatever. This is what I'm telling you. Their third score. This is why I don't have Toronto winning this series, because they only rely on Kawhi Leonard and then somebody else. And I bet you next week it's gonna be. Next game 2 it's gonna be Kawhi Leonard, Siakam, but then everybody else is gonna suck. That's why I have Toronto. That's why I have Milwaukee winning the series. Kawhi Leonard, shout out to him. Kawhi Leonard, shout out to him. Kyle Lowry, shout out to you. Were fantastic. But everybody else was trash as usual. Milwaukee just played more of a team basketball. Everybody's more consistent. I think that's what they should have. Toronto should have won this shit. They led in the first quarter. Second, I think they led in every quarter. Towards the end, the last 5 minutes of the fourth quarter, that's when Milwaukee took over. That's what a good team does. They hang around the whole time, and then at the end they come back and win. That's what Milwaukee did tonight. The whole time they were losing, first quarter, second, third quarter, last about 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter, they come up and take the lead. That's what a good team does. They hang on the whole time, but then in the fourth quarter, they come and they take the lead and they get the win. They stole this game. Milwaukee stole this game. And you know why? Because Toronto, it's only 2 people out there. Tonight it was Kawhi Leonard, Kyle Lowry. And nobody else can contribute. Danny Green, I'm sorry, the guy's trash. Marc Gasol, the guy is trash. Van Fleet, the guy is trash. It's like, this is why I don't have Toronto winning this series, because they can never depend. They can only depend on like one or on like 2 guys. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's what I have to say tonight. Exactly what I predicted. Kawhi Leonard and a sidekick. This week, tonight, it was Kyle Lowry. Next time, it'll probably be Siakam. Kyle Lowry will probably go back to sucking. But it's frustrating for Toronto, man, because they got one of the best players in the world, but the team is so inconsistent, man. They are so inconsistent. Look at the difference here. All right, whatever, guys. Anyways, shout out to Milwaukee. They did what a good team does. They hang out the whole time they were losing. They came back at the end and bite them in the ass and won the game. They pretty much, Milwaukee, even though it was in Milwaukee, they stole this game from Toronto. Toronto should have won this game. They shut the ball better, especially from the 3-pointers, and they still couldn't win. They still could not win. Anyways, shout out to Kawhi Leonard and 31 points. Kyle Lowry, 30 points. Still not enough, because nobody else shows up. They come back for 61, but nobody else showed up. Siakam 15, and then nobody else showed up. This is why Toronto will not win this series. Later.